a filly who had just broken her maiden and jump her up to win the Gazelle. So I think it's almost similar with Otinho, although he does have some experience having run in the Withers. At the mile and an eighth, I thought he sort of got a wide trip and looked just unsure of himself throughout that trip, but maybe he was a little shell-shocked off the maiden victory. With that race under his belt, it wouldn't surprise me, especially with the equipment change, that we see a much different performance from him.
As the horses get close to the starting gate, the crowd is looking on. The starting gate is right in the front of the track apron here. So this is going to be quite a scene.
The sun's starting to peak too, Anthony. It was getting dark, but it's coming out just for the bluegrass.
And we like to see that, considering last year the running of this race had to be postponed because we had such terrible weather here in Lexington.
So this is when we get a good look at how the horses react to pressure and to the crowd in front of them. It's not the same as what will happen the first Saturday in May, but there are some similarities, and it's important to see that they maintain their composure. This has been an incredibly polished, professional group.
There is Great White trying the dirt surface for the first time in his young career. He's been nothing short of impressive in his races for John Ennis over at Turfway Park. Creole Chrome, could a Louisiana bred get the job done? Joe Sharp teaming up with Tyler Gaffalione. Our favorite, 4 to 5 going into the gate, is Further Ado for trainer Brad Cox, who's already won 2 races on the afternoon. Irad Ortiz on board. Here is the Toyota Bluegrass with Derby points on the line.
Goes in, they're at the post. And they're off in the Toyota Bluegrass Stakes. There's Talkin' with Great White from the inside, and Great White comes forward for the lead. Creole Chrome is there to the far outside of the opening strides, then Talkin' back toward the rail as they head into the first turn. Reagan Zonder is next. Further Ado is wide. 3 lanes off the rail as they head round the first turn in the 5th position. Otinho is now next to last as they travel off the turn and onto the backstretch. Moonstrosity is the early trailer. Great White is the leader. Great White to the inside leads it by just a neck. Creole Chrome tries to draw alongside from second. Further Ado was wide around the first turn, moves up into third, a length and a half off the front pair, 23.6 seconds, the time for the opening quarter. Reagan's Honor, fourth between horses. Talkin' moves up 1 spot to the inside of that one. Then a break of over 5 more lengths to Otinho next to last, and nearly 4 more back of that one. Moonstrosity is the trailer as they reach the midpoint of the backstretch. Creole Chrome to the outside, challenging Great White for the lead. Further Ado still there to the outside, still third by just a neck, and Talkin' fourth back toward the inside. 47.71 seconds the time for the first half mile. Reagan's Honor 5 lengths off the lead in 5th, on to the far turn. Back up front, Creole Chrome has the lead by just a head around the turn. Further Ado is looking for some more running room, swings back up toward the outside and comes after Great White and Creole Chrome. Just over a quarter mile to come. Top of the stretch of the Toyota Bluegrass. Further Ado moving forward to the far outside to take the lead off the far turn. Creole Chrome is now second. Great White drops back third. Talkin' is in fourth. Into the final furlong. It's Further Ado by 5. Further Ado by 6, by 8. We've seen this before. Here he comes to the 16th pole. A magnificent run to win the Grade 1 Toyota Bluegrass. Further Ado, Irad Ortiz Jr. Spendthrift wins the Bluegrass. Otinho did rally up to be second, followed by Talkin' in third, and Creole Chrome fourth, 1 minute 49.59 seconds.
Complete domination from Further Ado, who loves it here at Keeneland.
I think the only one who loves it more than we do is Further Ado. This is one of those jaw-dropping performances.
You know, I was totally wrong about him. I said there's no way he's going to win by 20 like he did in his maiden special weight. He was awfully close to that. What a performance this was. Wow.
Further Ado just pouring it on through the stretch. Another winner by Gunrunner, who stands at 3 chimneys for 250 grand. Let's check in quickly, live with Andy.
Well, Further Ado absolutely demolishes the competition in the Grade 1 Toyota Bluegrass for Spendthrift Farms. Walk me through this performance. How blown away are you?
Pretty blown away. I give so much credit to Brad. We gave this horse a little time off after the Kentucky Jockey Club. We felt like Tampa was a good race to use to set up for this, and this is a worthy goal. We really wanted to come in here and get a Grade 1 with this horse, so mission accomplished. We know he loves the track. Now there's no doubt he absolutely loves this track, but he's coming back into form, and pretty exciting setup for the Derby.
You have the entire team here and your entire family. How meaningful is this to you?
Pretty special. It's, we've got a great group for ownership right down through the whole team, and it's great to be able to share it with everybody.
Further ado has been special, to say the very least, from day one. We will see you guys on the first Saturday in May.
Let's hope so. Thank you.
Ted Nafi off the Derby trail, but Spendthrift Farm has got a very nice replacement in Further Ado, a decisive winner of the Toyota Bluegrass.
What would be fascinating, Anthony, is to see if a son of Gunrunner could do what Gunrunner wasn't able to do, and that would be win the Kentucky Derby. A lot of similarities as far as his mannerisms. He's just kind of a laid-back, easygoing horse who's not flashy, but gets the job done in a big way.
He doesn't even look tired there.
No.
I mean,
I turned to Caton in the middle of the race and said, boy, Further Ado's really traveling well, but just complete ease throughout. That was very, very impressive. Okay, from one Derby prep to another, let's go out to Aqueduct as the horses are parading for the Grade 2 Wood Memorial. Napoleon Solo just went by. We'll see if he can get back on track. He was so impressive over this racetrack in the Champagne.
Well, talk to me, Jimmy is undefeated, or excuse me, 2 for 3, but beat Otinho, who just finished second in the Bluegrass.
Yeah, right party just went by. Here's Steele at 16 to 1 for 1 lifetime.
O'Sally takes the blinkers off for Whit Beckman, had a choice of spots. Whit opted to run him in New York.
Big long shot, minor inconvenience, the New York bred 2 for 4 lifetime.
Taking a big jump up in class, Pin Oak Studs Albus, who broke his maiden at Tampa Bay back in February, now tests the waters in Stakes Company.
Bravaro is getting, Courting is up next, getting blinkers off, 6 by 11 in the Risen Star.
And there's Bravaro, who adds the blinkers. Horse showed promise early against New York breds and was second in the Holy Bull.
Red Zone Runner, 2 for 5 lifetime, coming up a dominant victory last time out at Parks.
Butane for Bob Baffert ships in off a 4th place finish in the Virginia Derby, been training in New York pretty well.
Then Iron Honor, the Chad Brown trainee, is going to round out the post grade, a perfect 2 for 2, coming off that Grade 3 Gotham win last out.
Chad Brown with a 2nd place finish in the Toyota Bluegrass. He's going to send out your favorite here, Iron Honor, from the far outside post. And we are in a situation here where many of these horses, if they want a chance to run for the Roses, they're going to have to earn some points in here. Here are the winning post positions for the Wood Memorial since 1991.
It's pretty evenly spread out from about post 9 inward, but the 1, 2, and 3.
Looks like the 1 and the 2 both have 8.
Both have 8, yeah.
Those are the 2 best. You've got the 1 horse who, Napoleon Solo, who has early speed. I would expect Paco Lopez to send early. And talk to me, Jim.